Ми тут під надзвичайним будинком Української опери і театру міста Одеси, де якраз відбувається тепер Чорноморський форум на тему безпеки, і на якому розглядається надзвичайна потреба відновлення перестарілої системи оборони в Європі, яка, між іншим, має бути перебудована на базі ініціативи України і найновішої технології, які розвинули Збройні Сили України. Національний Одеський філармонійний оркестр вітає учасників безпекового форуму чудовим виконанням «Літо» композиції Антоніо Вівальді.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in Odesa, and that's no accident. This city isn't just beautiful and historic, as I just mentioned. It's a strategic powerhouse. Since the start of Russia's full-scale invasion, Odesa has taken hit after hit, especially all the regional ports. And yet it keeps going, moving over 60% of all Ukraine's export, including the grain that helps feed the world. Odesa is not just holding the line, it's leading the way. The Black Sea isn't just a local issue anymore. That's a world, that's international issue. It's a key front in global security. That's why today we brought together top minds. We brought you, political leaders, military experts, strategists, to figure out real solutions. Every move in this chessboard that you're going to see on this screen behind my back is a potential shape, the architecture of our shared future. And I'm confident it will. And I very hope that we will find the solution. Thank you for your courage in joining us during such a challenging time for Ukraine. If you hear a raid alert, please know this is not a test, this is reality. One of the reasons, by the way, why we're here in this theater today, that's the only venue left in this city that can fit 1,000 people in the venue and 1,000 people in a bomb shelter. Ladies and gentlemen, dear guests of the Black Sea Security Forum, the anthem of Ukraine, please stand up. I declare a minute of silence in memory of those who died as a result of the war. the person without whom this event wouldn't even exist. President of the Committee on Migration, Refugees and Displaced Persons of the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe. Chairman of the Black Sea Security Forum. Native Odesa resident, charismatic and just very kind and good person. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise and make a round of applause for Alexei Goncharenko.
Welcome to everybody for Black Sea Security Forum 2nd edition. A year ago we started here in Odessa this event, and a year ago the topic was the game is open, because big chess game, the world chess game really is open. This year we are saying that we are in the middle of the game, Mittenspiel. And I want to tell you that in this game the epicenter of this world chess is Black Sea. And the epicenter of the epicenter is the capital of the Black Sea, Odessa, the biggest city on the Black Sea shore, period. The biggest harbors of the Black Sea region. Very special place, very special city. We are in the middle of what's happening right now in the world. And in this chess game, for Ukraine, many thought that our role will be a sacrificial pope. But instead of this, we became the queen. And that's why we're here today, to discuss what our next moves, what we should do in order to win this game. Who is against us? The axis of chaos and its most aggressive part, Russia. Russia plays not chess. There is a Russian style of chess, it's called Chapayev. It's when you play not on the board, but when you take a board and beat your opponent on his head. That's something they do always. But we are here to find the best moves in order to win. In order to win as soon as possible. We need to do this, and we will definitely do this. I want to tell you, and I want to open you one secret. Here you can see the imperial box. And the most important for Putin was to sit there in this imperial box like a new self-proclaimed Russian emperor. And he thought that already for 3 years he will sit here. But instead of him, you are sitting here. And he will never be here. And in this imperial box will be Ukrainian soldier. I want to tell you, Odessa for Putin is his apple in his eye. But he will never get it. That is very important. And together with you, we will do everything needed in order, in this fantastic opera and ballet theater, one of the most beautiful opera houses of the world, we will listen here to music, to beautiful music, and not to sounds of shaheds and Russian missiles. We will do this together. Thank you very much. Welcome to Black Sea Security Forum. I want to thank people without whom this forum will never happen. These are true friends of Ukraine.
Ladies and gentlemen, lead sponsor of the Black Sea Security Forum, Mr. Lord Ashcroft. Dear Lord, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much indeed, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure to be lead sponsor of this forum, to welcome you all to the beautiful city of Odessa, often described by residents as the Pearl by the Sea. And a pearl it is indeed, rich in history, shaped by a tapestry of cultures, and defined by the resilient, unmistakable Ukrainian spirit, not least its enduring sense of humor, even in the most trying of times. And today, as we gather here, Odessa finds itself on the front line of a very different kind of struggle. Since the illegal annexation of Crimea, this city has become Ukraine's principal maritime gateway. a critical artery for trade and survival. Ukrainian grain exported via the Black Sea and the Danube has become a lifeline not just for Ukraine's economy, but for global food security. This is no easy task. Floating sea mines and regular missile attacks remain a constant threat, a grim reminder of the danger faced daily by the people of this city. That is why I want to express my deep gratitude to each and every one of you for your courage and commitment in making the journey to Odessa for this important forum. Historically, the Black Sea has always held strategic significance, from the era of the Russian Empire and the Soviet Union to the NATO nations of Turkey, Romania, and Bulgaria. But today, the region stands on the cusp of a new geopolitical chapter. As the world navigates an era of growing fragmentation, the Black Sea has become a stage of global relevance. It's not only a matter of securing grain routes to prevent famine, nor solely about upholding Western resolve against malign actors. What we are witnessing here is the redefinition of maritime security itself. For the first time in history, a country with no conventional navy has succeeded in neutralizing and repelling a major sea power. Not through numbers, but through innovation. Ukraine's use of unmanned maritime drones, such as the Magura, is rewriting the rules of naval warfare. I had the honor of observing these technologies up close and learning directly from the operators behind them. Their ingenuity is extraordinary. One such drone recently achieved a remarkable milestone, the downing of a Russian fighter jet, an event that, while underappreciated in the wider world, makes a turning point in military history. Ukraine is not only defending itself, it is setting new precedents for how maritime power can be projected in the 21st century. The United Kingdom, with its proud naval tradition, has much to learn from Ukraine's example. So too do our European allies. To learn from Ukraine is not just to show solidarity. It is to equip ourselves for the realities of tomorrow's conflicts, which, given today's geopolitical climate, may not be far off. And before we begin the conference, I'd like to share a special message. I recently had the pleasure of meeting Elena Svitolina, an exceptional athlete in the tennis world, and I was able to share her box in Rome a couple of weeks ago and spend time with her, who is a resident citizen of Odesa, a passionate advocate for Ukraine, and a proud daughter of this city. She has kindly recorded a greeting for the forum, which we will now play to you. Thank you all very much indeed for listening. Thank you.
A warm welcome to everyone attending the second Black Sea Security Forum in Odessa. It's Lina Svitolina here. I'm sorry I can't be there with you today because of my tennis commitments. But I want to thank everyone for coming to my home city that I love so much during these challenging times. I'm grateful for your efforts in seeking to make Odessa, the Black Sea and the wider area a safer and more secure place in the future. I wish you all a productive and successful few days.
Тематику триденного форуму організатори представили у вигляді шахової гри. Такий підхід допомагає учасникам аналізувати міжнародну консолідацію сил у Чорному морі як відповідь на військову агресію Росії. Панельні дискусії об'єднують країни, які зацікавлені у світовому співробітництві та спільному використанні економічного потенціалу регіону.